And the shooting in Reardon brings us to a Verify report that we have been working on. So far this year, the Gun Violence Archive reports there have been a total of 84 mass shootings in America, with more than 260 children dying as a result. Many politicians, including Washington Governor Inslee, have stated that in 2022, guns were the leading cause of death in children. But is that true? Let's verify. During a December press conference, Washington Governor Inslee spoke about the increase in gun violence against children.
Today, gun violence, and this is shocking to me, is the leading cause of death of our young people.
Several viewers reached out to us to verify Governor Inslee's statement that gun violence is the largest cause of death in children. Our sources are the CDC, the New England Journal of Medicine, and the nonprofit, the Gun Violence Archive. And so you're tracking all gun-related injuries and deaths?
All gun-related injuries and deaths.
Mark Bryant is the co-founder and executive director of the Gun Violence Archive, which was created in 2013. Their goal is simple: track in real time the number of gun-related deaths and injuries across the nation. And they do that with a team of 24 researchers in different regions that track things like law enforcement reports, including their social media accounts, along with traditional media accounts. So we asked him about Inslee's claim. He says gun violence is the leading cause of death for young people, ahead of car accidents and cancer.
And the answer to that is yes. That is accurate. It only the crossing was this last year.
What's the other data show? The New England Journal of Medicine reports the top 3 leading causes of death in children are guns, vehicle crashes, and drug overdoses and poisonings. The CDC data shows gun-related deaths trending up in recent years. Their latest data is from 2020, when 2,500 people ages 17 and under died from gun-related incidents, up from nearly 1,900 in 2019. And in 2020, gun-related deaths outnumbered car crashes by about 800. But since the CDC's data is only available through 2020, we turn to the Gun Violence Archive for the last 2 years.
We know that there's a lot of reasons. You got a lot of kids carrying guns that shouldn't be carrying them.
To be clear, the CDC does include suicides in its numbers. The Gun Violence Archive does not. If they did, their numbers would be higher. But in 2021, they reported 1,573 children were killed in gun-related deaths. In 2022, that number climbed to 1,676, the highest number they've ever recorded. What do you make of the fact that gun violence last year was the leading cause of death for children?
It's several items. It's there are more guns available. If you have more guns, you're going to have more guns stolen. You're going to have more guns that owners fail to properly stow their guns, so they're easier to steal. You're going to have more kids that find guns, young kids that find guns that dad thinks are hidden, and they're not. A 4-year-old boy knows exactly where they are.
So we can verify, according to the data from the Gun Violence Archive, in 2022, guns were the leading cause of death in kids in the U.S. If you have something you'd like me to verify, email me at verify@krem.com. All right, so what about Washington specifically? Well, that national trend does not show up when you look at just Washington state. In 2021, 16 kids died as a result of guns. In 2022, that number went down to 15. And so far this year, there have been 4 child gun deaths, and that includes the tragic incident in Reardon just yesterday.